Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly if you are new. As you can tell by the title of this video, it's probably not a video that you thought you would ever see on my channel. It's not a video that I thought I would ever post, to be honest, but it's something that has recently happened in my life, and I'm making this video because I want to be able to help someone else out when and after I had my miscarriage a couple weeks ago. I took to YouTube and to the internet to find some sort of comfort and clarity on what all happened, what went on, all that stuff. So I wanted to make this video, and I knew I wanted to make this video while I was going through what I was going through. I knew that I wanted to make this video so that I could help someone else who's going through the same thing. Please bear with me with this video. If it's not some content that you would like to watch, please, by all means, click off. If you feel like this is private and I shouldn't share it, please just go ahead and click off. I don't need any negativity. Things are getting better. It is very hard. I have never been through a miscarriage. I didn't know what to expect. Now I know, and I wouldn't wish it upon anybody. So with all that being said, let me introduce myself. If you are new to my channel, my name is Kelly. I like to make motherhood videos, daily vlogs, cleaning videos, military videos, but today is going to be a little different. Like I said, I am a military wife. My husband Caleb is in the Navy, and we have an almost 17-month-old daughter named Hazel. I want to go ahead and get into the story. It's going to be kind of long. I have it here on my notes, and it's pretty long. I've got all of this right here that I want to discuss, and I hope I don't leave any of it out. If you see me looking down my phone, I'm just using it for a reference, so this video is not too long. I definitely want to go ahead and jump on into my story, and like I said, I hope that this can help somebody out going through the same thing that I went through, and just know that you are not alone. Okay, so to start off with my miscarriage story, I want to start off with my first pregnancy. My first pregnancy with Hazel went so good. We got pregnant so fast. It was perfect. It was the greatest pregnancy I think I could have asked for. I have a very beautiful and healthy little girl. So the first pregnancy was great. Fast forward to this pregnancy, it just didn't feel right. Like I had a gut feeling like something just wasn't right. So to kind of go back, I was due to start my period the 22nd of February, which was a Saturday, and I started to have like discharge Saturday and Sunday, so I knew my period had started, so I was expecting it to get worse and worse. Well, come Monday, nothing. Come Tuesday, nothing. Come Wednesday, nothing. So I knew something was off. So I ended up taking a pregnancy test, and lo and behold, we were pregnant. We were so excited. I have a video of Caleb finding out, and I'll show you right now.
Are you pregnant? Are you really? Are you really?
So after I told Caleb, everything felt good Wednesday. I felt normal Wednesday. By normal, I mean like I felt pregnant. I don't know if it's like this for me, if it's like this for anybody else, but whenever you find out you're pregnant, it's like all the symptoms just come on like automatically. Like hot flashes, constipation, my boobs were hurting, nausea, all that stuff. It was great. So I felt good Wednesday. Come Thursday morning, I felt great. We went to a brunch at the commander's house with the wife. All of us military wives were invited, so we went, and I felt great. Come about lunchtime, between lunchtime and like dinner time, I started noticing some spotting. So I didn't really know what to expect. I know that every pregnancy is different, but I didn't know if I should be worried over the spotting or not. When the spotting first started, it wasn't bright red, or it wasn't like dark blood or anything. It was kind of like brownish pink discharge, sort of like I had with that Saturday and Sunday, which I'm guessing was implantation bleeding. So I figured that I was still having implantation bleeding coming out. I wasn't too worried about it, but I wasn't feeling normal. Since I'd already been pregnant before, I knew exactly what to, feel for. I knew exactly how I should feel, what I should go through. And according to the Flow app, I was 5 weeks and 5 days, I believe. So we were right at 6 weeks. Thursday evening when Caleb came home, he asked me how I was doing. He asked how the baby was doing. I said good. I said, but I'm just not feeling normal. I said, I just don't feel right. I said, I just have this gut feeling something's not right. And Thursday evening, there was more spotting, but it was just like little spots of like blood. Like, wasn't anything too alarming, but I knew with how I was feeling, I knew something wasn't right. Also at this point, I had some really bad cramps, and like cramps like in my my like lower belly, like in my like ovaries and stuff like that. I was also having like back aches that was not normal. I did not have that with Hazel. So that was very, very alarming to me. I told Caleb, I was like, something is just not right. So fast forward to Friday, Thursday night into Friday, I wore a panty liner, just to catch whatever was coming out, because I didn't want to make a mess or anything. And again, it was just some spotting, like as if I was fixing to start my period. It wasn't bad, but it was still there, unfortunately. Just to get a OB appointment, I don't know if it's like this for every military wife or whatnot, but for us, with the insurance that we have to go through our medical clinic to get a referral. So I went to the medical clinic to take a test, to get a referral, to get a OB appointment. And when I went, the nurse, and after I peed in a cup, did whatever I had to do, the nurse asked me, she said, "Are you sure that you have positive pregnancy tests?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I have 3 of them." Now, with these pregnancy tests, I will say they weren't like they were with the pregnancy tests with Hazel. With Hazel, they were dark. All the lines were like dark. They showed up immediately. All of these lines, and I had 2 different tests at this point. I did 2 of the same test, and then 1 test was different. All of them were faint, and that kind of gave me some concern as well. But then I thought, well, maybe I was just so early, it's just now detecting, this early pregnancy. However, whenever she asked me, if I had any positive pregnancy tests, I said, yeah. I said, I have 3, but all of the lines are kind of faint. And she gave me this look, like, it was like that kind of look. And I knew whenever she said that, the next few words that were going to come out of her mouth, it was hard. She said, "Well, the test that you just took was a negative." And I said, okay. I said, so, I feel like I was sort of in shock at this point. Like, I was like, so that means that my pregnancy tests are wrong. And she's like, well, maybe you're either too further along. She told me, she said that I needed to come in a week or 2 after, just so that I could, she told me to come in about a week or 2 after, just so we can take another test and see what was going on. And then her next advice was, but if that doesn't happen, keep a lookout for your period. And I knew once she said that, I was so gutted, because with the way that I'd been feeling, and with her telling me that that test was negative, after I'd already taken 3 pregnancy tests, I knew something wasn't right. Right after I got done with the doctors at the medical clinic, I went to the next and I bought an even better pregnancy test, one of those, I think it's clear blue, where it actually says pregnant on there. And I went home, drank some water, I took it and it said pregnant, and I was like, okay, this is my hope that I'm hanging on to, because I don't know what's going on at this point. I just know that there's spotting, I'm having cramping, there's backaches. I had bad news that the test was negative. So I kind of kept my hopes up at this point, and Friday night, Friday evening, the spotting just kept getting worse and worse. So come Saturday morning, if you have a period, you know what I'm talking about. When you first wake up and you're on your period and you like get out of bed, whatever, and you start walking around and you just feel stuff coming out. That's what I felt. And I went to the bathroom. I noticed that I didn't feel pregnant. And I noticed that I didn't have to go to the bathroom the first thing Saturday morning. I just knew something wasn't right. And I wasn't nauseous anymore. When I went to the restroom, and I know that whenever you're pregnant, you're not supposed to have any type of blood clots or, you know, debris coming out, anything like that. When I went to the bathroom and there was this huge blood clot that came out, I knew right away. I knew that the hope that I had been holding on to, that everything was okay, was just gone. Saturday was very confusing for me. Unfortunately, Caleb had left to, they had a field exercise from early Sunday morning till Thursday, but Saturday they had to do some sort of, they had to get ready for their field exercise. So he wasn't there, but I had texted him and I told him, I said, I'm pretty sure when I went to the bathroom, this big old, I don't know what it was. It looked like a clot that was connected to another clot. I'm not sure. I said I wasn't able to take a picture or anything. I said, but I'm pretty sure that I just passed the baby. I told him, I said, I just feel so confused. You know, I'm not even sure what's supposed to be going on at this point. I was only about 6 weeks. I knew that there wouldn't be too much blood, not as much as if I was further along, but I still didn't know what to expect. So all day Saturday, I continued having really bad back pains, really intense, like period cramps, just pain. I was very sad. Emotionally it was really hard because we were so excited to be pregnant again. I mean, we had been trying for like 2 or 3 months, and then we finally find out we're pregnant, and it's like it's just taken away from us. So that was really hard. So I would say that I bled from, I started spotting, like I said, about Thursday evening, and I bled till the following Saturday, which was the 7th, I believe. Yeah. So I bled from the 27th of February till the 7th of March. I did some research, and I saw where you could bleed for about a week or two with a miscarriage. Luckily, it was only about 9 days for me. I do have bad periods anyway. So with a miscarriage, there is a lot of blood clots, a lot of debris, other tissues that come out. And something that I experienced, that I saw, was that there's supposed to be little teeny tiny little blood clots, and there's supposed to be a lot of them. And there was a lot of it, because I was filling up pads like crazy. They say not to use any type of tampons or those like diva cups or like menstrual cups. So, you know, you just gotta let it all come out. I started out using really big pads, and it just got to where there was just so much blood, and it was just so much that I ended up wearing some Depends that I normally wear to, and it's kind of embarrassing, but I normally wear some Depends to bed when I'm having really bad period days, and it just helps me not have to get up and out in the middle of the night and you know, change a pad and all that stuff. So I'd had some left over that I'd used, so I would definitely recommend using those, just so you're not having to change out so much. But I just remember there being so many clots, and it was very uncomfortable. I just felt really bad, and that was just like one of the worst moments of my life. It was very sad. It was very hard mentally, because I knew deep down that what I was feeling about not feeling right about this pregnancy was coming true, and I knew once I'd pretty much started my period, that was it. So one of the things that I noticed was I didn't feel pregnant anymore. One of the things that really helped me was going on YouTube and searching up other miscarriage stories and seeing what they went through and what I went through, and to see if there was any similarities. And there were so many similarities, but every miscarriage is different, just like every pregnancy is different. And in the beginning, I just thought that, you know, I was going through a different pregnancy than with Hazel. I figured maybe I'd be more sick this time, you know, just because it was different, but unfortunately that was not the case. Something that I never realized about a miscarriage was how hard it is, and how much it sucks, because you get so excited about having this little person in your life, going from finding out you're pregnant to telling all your friends. It's such an exciting time in life, and then have it taken away so quickly. It was hard. You know, whenever you find out that you're pregnant as a mom, it's like, it doesn't matter where you are in life. It doesn't matter what you have going on. You know that you're gonna make your life change because you have a baby coming. And, you know, just because we are in the military, and lots of women, lots of families have kids in the military, but just the stress and everything about being in the military, just because of all that, it was like the stress from it went away when I found out that I was pregnant, because I knew that I had something to look forward to. I never realized how hard miscarriages were until it was me. And, you know, maybe someone's watching this, they're just curious as to what goes on with the miscarriage. Maybe they've never had kids before and you just want to know what goes on. Well, it sucks. It's something that I hope that you never go through. It happens to 1 out of 4 women end up having a miscarriage, and because I had such a perfect first pregnancy, I did not think that I would even have a miscarriage. So it's been a rough 2 weeks. There's a lot of family and friends that don't even know about this, so this is probably gonna be a shock to them. I'm able to do it here because I'm talking to a camera, so I do apologize to any friends and family who have found out this way. It's hard and it sucks, and this was the easiest way that I feel like I could get it out. One of the things that, you know, obviously we know that God is the creator of life, and one of the things that I'm proud to say is that I'm not mad at God over what has happened. I know that I will be able to see him or her one day, because I am saved. I will see them in heaven. Let's turn it this way. I had to take some of my stuff on my camera. My camera was full. I'm not upset with God that this happened. I don't feel like he took away something so precious to me, because I am saved. I know that one day I will see them again. I know that heaven just got a little bit sweeter, and I'm very thankful for reassurance. Because we were only 6 weeks, I feel like the bleeding and everything that I went through wasn't as bad as what it could have been, and I'm very thankful for that. I feel like I pretty much told you my miscarriage story. Like I said, I know a lot of friends and family didn't find out about this until this video this video is so much more easier to make because it's just me and a camera. I'm not sitting in front of somebody telling them what's going on, but you know, definitely take your time on telling others about the miscarriage for whenever you're ready. I knew that I wanted to get this story out because there are other women that are going through the same thing that I am, and I want to be a help, and I want to, you know, possibly be a light to somebody else who is going through the same thing, and know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I probably will be sharing more about the miscarriage and how I feel as the weeks go by. So if you're not already, please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it if you would join my little family here on my YouTube channel. I really enjoy making YouTube videos, and I hope that you found this helpful for whoever is, you know, looking for this video. Also, if you don't already, follow me on Instagram. I'll link it right here. Well, not link it, but I will put it right here, and I'll have it linked down below in the description box. If you have any questions, you know, about miscarriage or things that you've gone through, or if you want to tell me a little bit about your miscarriage story, please do not hesitate to message me down below in the comments. Or if you follow me on Instagram and you want to send me a personal message, you know, do so, because I hope that I can help you if you are going through the same thing that I've went through, and maybe we can help each other. I want my channel to be somewhere that I can help people, and you know, possibly things that I've gone through that I can talk to you guys about and you feel comfortable about talking to me about. I just really hope that this video could help somebody, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.